do. So let's do this. Right, the next step is let's start to bring in some of these sort of wacky synths, right? So I'm using the glitch machines over here to sort of create my question is there a mix knob on this? Rate, depth. Look, it just... Oh, damn, stop. What the heck? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna take that one. Okay, and we're gonna sort of layer all of these together, right? And we're gonna sort of arrange them in a way that makes sense, is interesting, and all of that good stuff. And also to put in sound effects and all of that good stuff. So I'm thinking, let's try to do the next step, which is something like just turning on all of the distortions, right? And let's see where that takes us. All of these. Everything is just so pinned, right? Let's just do that. Okay. And... right, because like the attack is gonna come in from the 808s and the sort of subs. I think I do need something that has just a little more bite to it and a little more attack to it. I could slap in a transient designer, which I think... let's just add more distortion to it. That is the sound that you want. Okay. Okay. But we just need like super wide though. Damn, so freaking loud, Jesus. Okay, print it. Okay. Now another thing that we need is a sort of overly saturated, like if it was actually a sort of Mesa Boogie, right? With where it's not like overdriven. It doesn't have any overdrive or distortion pedals in front of it. Instead, it's an actual sort of Mesa Boogie, right? Where it's like really fat sounding. And in order to do that, I'm gonna go to the Slate THU. I'm gonna go and grab where you at. Modern. Maybe we do need some. Let's chain two of them together. No thanks. Because it's a sine wave, it doesn't have like that sort of aggression to it that I really want to get out of it. Let's keep trying. Come on! Okay. Let's bring the noise up. Bring the noise! Let's turn it up. Oh, snap. It's just not enough, like it's not saturated enough, if that can actually be a thing. We're gonna tone forge it. This is what I wanted. Right? So you can take the noise down. We're gonna need to chop this. Oh my god, the pinging! It's too much. Chain 5, export. Do it. Ah! Okay, we're good. Lot of distortion. This is what happens. This is what happens. If you play with fire, you get burnt. Anyway. We've literally got two Mesa Boogie amp emulations feeding into an EVH emulation amp. Like, can you imagine just how redonkulous that is? And let's turn everything off immediately. Yay! We live to tell the tale. Okay, so now we've got actually like 5 chains that we can work with. So I'm gonna sort of mute you for now. Okay. I don't remember if these needed to be turned on or not. I think they do, since I did copy them over. Okay. Okay, so over here, we're gonna have to bring in all the sort of chains that we did. So we did like 5 variants. We're gonna bring those in. Oh, I don't want to do it like this. Not like this. Dude, are we still recording? Yes, we are. Now I'm just gonna keep checking and rechecking every time since it croaked on us earlier. So, projects and stream and doom and stream main and riff a glitch. Right, and we're gonna bring you in here. Different tracks. Then we're gonna have to select everything. So, first of all, we do know that we want the sub running at all times. If we play all of them, what happens? Let's try to write it before we take any of the other instruments into account, and then we'll see what we can do. So... the riff goes... Ba boom 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 boom. So this needs to keep going. And it would be really, really helpful if I had it written down. Hello. Da, 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 da. Where does that come in? It comes in right on the snare. Right, so we can actually cut you off there. So you come in full. I can cut off over here again. Okay, there's another like 8th note that I need to cut off. Right, and you can sort of come in more aggressively over here. And then shift to that. Right, and I can cut you over there. And you can come in at that point. So it's... Boop. Right, and actually I can cut you over there and plop you over there. Okay. Along with this sucker. right? And you can come in at the end over here. So all I'm doing is I'm sort of pick and choosing where all these bits try to fit, right? To try to bring them to a sort of natural sort of flow in a way. Right, and you kind of hear that I'm trying to cut in such a way that I'm cutting with the riff, right? I'm chopping bits so that they make sense because they're always on the sort of groove of the riff. That's what I'm looking for. Right, and this blah blah can just go away, honestly. I hate it. Right? So let's try it like so. Yeah, you see here I didn't cut on the riff and it kind of shows and it sounds worse. And we do it here. Okay. Right? And all of these little bits of noise that we have in here, we're actually going to use. We're going to chop them up and we're going to use them as sort of extra accents. So for example, if I want to really accent when this hit comes in, we can do it like this. We can make them very, very short. It just needs to be like a little tiny thing. And you have to come in over there. Do I have more of you? No, I do not. Well, we can just sort of revamp these. Boop. Over here, and basically I want to use them again as sort of hits that match the accents of the other stuff that we're kind of doing, and we're gonna make them very, very short, very, very tight, right? So just something like this. Just cut them off here, and let's just see what that does. Right, and this hit can come in actually on the other 8th note over here. It doesn't sound like much now. Don't worry about it. Because what we're going to do is we're going to actually turn them down significantly. Just want them like an extra layer in there, yeah? And if I were to like now that let's just take it out of solo for a bit and let's see how that fits with the bass and the other stuff that we're doing, yeah? Okay. We have a lot of noise. We have like a lot of low stuff happening. So we kind of have to be mindful of that, right? We're gonna have to take care. I'm gonna use this as a sound effect. We are going, and that is just try putting some chops in here. Yeah, just make it wacky, right? It just has to be nuts. Yeah, and we can go with our panning over here. Just make that shift from left to right. Very, very easy trick to do if you want your chops to sort of stand out a little bit. Yeah, and another thing that we can do is we can sort of like turn them, the first two down and the last two down, as so that they feel like they come out of nowhere and then go back there to nowhere, yeah? And another silly, like totally silly thing that we could do is to have these glitches happening at sort of like off the beat, if I may say so myself. So off the freaking beat. So bloop. That didn't quite happen as I would have expected, because I need to cut this over here and off the beat, off the beat, off the beat. Okay, let's see what that sounds like. Right. We need to turn them down substantially, and let's see what that sounds like in context, yeah? Okay, the problem here is that we have bass. If we didn't have this bass here, like if we turned down the bass instead of louder, I think it'll fit much better. Right, so the problem with this glitch effect over here is that we'd actually need to boost its high end substantially for it in order to work. Boosting its high end, however, will make it very, very gnarly. But you know what? Let's check it out. Maybe that's a thing. So if I go over here and I go to my sort of FGN over here, boost all the high end like there's no freaking tomorrow. I cut off a little bit of the extraneous low end, and with this EQ over here, I come in and I sort of take out a bit of the extreme high end. What happens? Terrible. Okay, all of this glitch stuff actually needs to go outside, yeah. This provides us with a very, very good transition into one of the main riffs that we had before, right? That means that we're kind of naked over here on this part, which is a problem. But does it have to be? Does it have to be, though? I mean, it's a breakdown, right? That's what it is. It's a breakdown. But do I actually need to have like guitars on this part? Do I need to have to make it even more interesting? I think we do though. Let's go over here to our sound effects and let's see if we can do anything interesting. Let's try to bring in some, to bring in an extra riser or something to try and make it work. And then we'll kind of look for other sort of boops, beeps, blobs, explosions. Yes. This is dumb, right? This can't possibly work, right? So if I were to say get you more on point over here, that cut was really not necessary. Get you more on point over here and say, hey, get back on the grid. What notes are these? Like if I open up my tuner, what note is this? Because it kind of fits for some reason, I'm not sure. Is it because it's a C? G tune. It's an F, I can't even believe you. The other note is wrong, though, unfortunately. But that doesn't mean it has to be. If I select this bit and I say process and pitch shift, and it has to be just a -1. What happens then? Well, that worked, actually. That worked out better than expected, but it's not the right note that we need. The G sharp makes sense, except when you think that the riff also has an A in there and an A sharp, so it's kind of chromatic a little bit. You could get away with calling it the blues scale, but what if we just shift this 2 to basically make it like an F sharp? Let's do it like that. I mean, it's a thing. I don't know if it's the right thing, but we can leave it in there. Just as sort of extra thing. Now, we do need a good riser over here, though. So let's look for risers. Samples. Effects. Impacts, breaths, noise, subdrops, reverbs, uplifters. Or risers if you don't want to be pedantic about it. Uplifter. Jesus. I'm good with this one. Right, and we need to sort of set it up for success over here. This riser, I can't. Oh, because it's zeroed out. Why? I don't remember doing this. I have no recollection, Your Honor. Anyway, let's try it like this. Oh, because it has effects. Need a better riser. I need a better riser. Let's put it over here and let's actually get. Look, I need like a sort of breathy aggressive. And the banhammer has been swung once again. There you go, buddy. There you go, buddy. We need a good riser over here. Let's make a good riser. Let's find a good riser. No. Definitely not. What the heck was it? Okay, so for this, we could actually use it as an accent or an impact, right? On the snare over here. So for example, I'm thinking. Very, very quiet. Let's try it louder. Right? And another thing that we can do is that we can take some of these sort of impacts and risers, reverse them, do a little bit of wacky mumbo jumbo to them, and that's a technical term over there, and actually make it sound like we can sort of use it as a sort of rhythmic thing, right? So for example, not that. Not that. So for example this, yeah? We could say, hey, what's going on? No. Could do it like this. We could reverse some of them. New version. Let's try it like that. How did you clip gain? No, not clip gain. I'm sorry. How did you moves contents? There you go. No, that's not what I'm looking for, and I can't. Slip editing. Right, how did I slip edit? Man, I've really lost my touch, apparently. Fine, you don't want to cooperate, that's going to be fine, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. Move you over to here. Get you on the grid. And plop you down over here. Let's see what that sounds like. It probably sounds terrible. Yeah, sounds terrible. It's fine. And now we're gonna copy paste this everywhere. Right? And just not this beat, not that beat. Maybe that beat. Actually, because we can use this sort of inverted sort of snare. Yeah. Let's see what that sounds like in context. Yeah. And maybe just turn it down just a notch. Okay, we can turn them down. They're much too loud. And for bum, ha, like, I want to give that sway, right? Ha, ha. It's sort of a little bit like heave, ho, right? Like sort of manly, burly, ancient men rowing or walking quite manly, right? But how do we do that? Maybe we do it with breaths. Effects. Because, like, Mick Gordon does this. Like, there's this little breaths and stuff like that. And I think it's just fantastic, really. It's very cool how he sort of incorporates that, right? And I also need to import another one. Another one. Which, god damn it. Maybe like a crowd? Or something? Maybe. Maybe like a crowd or something. Let's see. Noise. No. Sound effects. No. No. We need. Okay, those are vocal shots. Let me just crowd. There you go. That's what you want. No, actually, that's not what I want. What I want is something else entirely. If we can, yeah, not use that, that'll be great. Drum machines, no, not drum machines. Awaken future sessions, effects. No, definitely not. Ah, the joy of looking for samples, right? Not you. So we have sort of crowd sample, but I don't think it's gonna work, but we're gonna try it. Just need to see the waveform to see where we can sort of chop it up. Maybe, oh, hello, not you, okay. Maybe something like this. Don't know how that sounds. Right, so let's turn this super freaking loud. Let's tune you down. New version. Yeah, maybe like 6 semitones. That's gonna be fine. Let's put you in here. For you, let's. I just like this bit. Please don't pitch shift the whole thing because we're gonna lose our stuff. New version, and I want to pitch shift you down like a whole octave, right? Okay. And we're gonna go in here and let's see how that sounds. And you see how already kind of sounds weird? That's perfect. And that's a rhythm. Right, and for this bit, we need to cut out everything. Just everything. Don't want to hear nothing. I just want to go, no. Just want to go over here. I'm gonna cut the drums too. Right, and then we hit him with the 1-2 punch of the sort of aggressive riffs that we had beforehand, yeah? Okay, and then we bring this riff back in. And I don't know if we want to go anywhere else with the song. Maybe an ambient outro? I'm gonna have to bring this over here. Wait, where did I put it? Oh my god! Okay. Not there, but rather here. Can I paste it? Did I break it? Can I paste it? Did I break it? I think I broke my Cubase. Oh. Oh. I am suspicious. You pasted wrong, didn't you? Oh boy, did it ever. Okay. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna save it. We're gonna attempt to do this paste again. Right? So we're gonna go to our bass track. And we're gonna say, hey, paste. Ah. So now you wanna play nice. Okay. And let's see if this works. Let's not do it there. Let's actually do it here, because this is where it should be. Okay, we're just gonna like paste over there. And there you go. And now we have to bring back the volumes. Okay. So the bass was super freaking loud. No. Minus 13. It's gonna be a race. It's gonna be yo bass. And guitars are gonna be minus 9.8. Those are some loud freaking guitars. Like, those guitars should be a lot quieter, I would reckon. Right, and for that bit over here, it's gonna be an 8.8. Minus 8.8. Okay. 0.8, and our drums are just sitting at a lovely... Wait, are my drums quieter here? My drums have been a lot quieter this whole freaking time. Really? Let's get that bad boy up there. Will this hit though? Okay, so going back to that riff kind of works. It's a bit weird though. It's kind of weird though. I mean... It definitely needs a transition, but it can work out.